This weekend, there's a lot going on. The last game week of the NPFL, the CAF Champions League is also this weekend. The Premier League, the La Liga, the Serie A, all those leagues come to a close this weekend. By Sunday, the French Open starts for tennis lovers, so there's also something to look forward to from that front.
Scottish Cup final,
the DFB Cup final, and then the NBA finals. We're heading to Game 3 in the West, Game 2 in the East for tomorrow morning.
Come on, New York Knicks, they lost. I think they lost at home.
Yep. They did. Yeah, Game 1.
Just by 3 points or something.
And the National Sports Festival, how did I forget, is also on.
This is Sports Zone on Lagos Talks 91.3.
Maybe we should start, before you start, maybe we should start something on the program. Kudos and knocks. Kudos to Honorable Elegbele and the rest of the NPFL board for rounding up the NPFL, the league, bang on time in comparison with the rest of the world. Do you understand?
Not up for the NFF.
That we don't know when the Challenge Cup final is.
We don't even know the venue.
I think that's disgraceful.
We are suspecting it's Lagos, but
we don't know the date.
Officially.
Even the teams do not know when they're going to play. I think that's a disgrace.
Does the Sports Commission have anything to do with that? Can we?
No.
This is purely. And the NFF don't put for body in this one. Do you have the team list there, Femi?
I have to. I did in a few seconds.
Let's look for it. Okay, but thank you very much, Olokade. I understand why he's not picking. It's a friendly Unity Cup and all that. I understand why he's not picking the regulars, the Osimhes, the Ademola Lookmans, and all that. But I will question the inclusion of the likes of Kelechi Iheanacho. I don't understand what he's doing there. I don't know what he's done this season to merit an inclusion in the squad. Besides, we know what he can do anyway. I think this would have been a wonderful opportunity for Eric Schell to pick more players from the NPFL, some lesser known lights from Europe that have not played.
Okay, I have the list in front of me.
You have it in front of you. Let's go through it so we can.
So the goalkeepers there are two games. Remember, there's Unity Cup and there's a game against Russia. So I'll start out with Unity Cup first. Bali, Okoye, Obasoge. Those are the goalkeepers. Defenders.
What has Okoye done to merit a?
He's been playing for Udinese
regularly. Yes, so he got over that his sports betting thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's done. He's been playing. The defenders, I'll bring out to start anyway in a sec. Bruno Yemachi, Olympiacos, Semi Ajayi, West Brom, Igbo Ogbu, Slavia Prague, Junior Harrison from Remo Stars, Ifeanyi Onyebuchi, Rangers, Sodiq Ismail Remo, Wali Ojetoye from Ikorodu City. Midfielders in Ndidi, Onyeka, Chrysanthus Uche of Hetafe, Papa Daniel Niger Tornado, Saviour Isaac Enugu Rangers, Collins Ogweze Rangers. Forwards are Simon Moses, Samuel Chukwueze, Iheanacho, Nathan Teller, Cyril Dessers, Tolu Arokodare, Sikiru Alimi of Remo Stars, Ahmed Musa of Kano Pillars, Adamu Abubakar Plateau United. Now, training invitee is Felix Ago.
Where does he play?
He plays for Werder Bremen.
Okay. All right. In fairness, he picked a decent number of NPFL players, but I query the picks of Iheanacho and what's his name now, Samuel Chukwueze. I think these are players, I don't know how Chukwueze.
The coach has the final decision.
No, of course. I'm not. I mean,
what I'm confused.
I'm sitting on the sidelines. Yeah, exactly. I just like to know why. Do you understand?
There has to be something Iheanacho has done this year that is making you still consider him. Because you went to Sevilla. Sevilla had a dreadful season, right? And then you moved to Middlesbrough, half point of the season. It's dreadful. Maduka has played 24 games in the Serie A this season.
Okay, not bad.
That's not bad. In terms of the number. I know he was injured for a bit, so yeah, it's not bad.
I query it, Charles.
But I like that Frank Onyeka is back in the squad.
I like Frank Onyeka.
And I like Chrysanthus Uche. I don't think he is the finished product, but I think what he puts is effort for the foreign players. Effort. I'm very pleased to see some of the local names. I've seen the Ojetoye guy play. I remember when the coach came here.
Ismail was the talk of the town last season.
Yeah, it was. Right, and he's there also. He makes the list. I've also heard that Ifeanyi Onyebuchi is a very good player. From those who followed his development, even Xavier Isaac. Also, they say it's very, very good player.
Papatania too is supposed to be an excellent defender.
No, so let's see. They have the opportunity. I was thinking that Anas would also get a shot, the top scorer of the MPFL this season.
He should.
I know we got a shot.
I would have put. What do you call his name?
Rabiu Ali.
No, the top scorer.
Anas Yusuf.
And it should be there now. Why pick Kelechi Iheanacho over him? Do you understand?
But anyway, the manager has the final decision. We accept it.
I mean, let's deviate from football and start with the first story that you guys read in the sports. Why will the Association of Kickboxers not fight? By definition, they go rack themselves. That story is just too funny.
And every time you give AFM stick, and I understand why, because AFM is one of our biggest federations. The smaller federations that people don't really put light
they're
on.
Equally as
they're exactly the same thing. They're the same thing. They are crazy.
Mendacious. Yeah, they're equally as mendacious.
God help us.
Another thing, another association, everybody or federation, and everybody knows I love to kick. It's part of my daily routine. The NFL. What's the NFL president going on about? Did we not finish third in our tournament? Must we win it? Is it our birthright? Correct me. Did we not finish third?
We won
the third place.
Yeah, we did.
Did we not qualify for the World Cup?
Which was the primary target?
Exactly. Did we not knock out defending champions Senegal to get through to?
Yes, and we lost to eventual champions South Africa.
So I think we should be,
because the South Africa that won the tournament beat Morocco that we played in the group stage and did not beat.
Yes, and yes, I agree. Attacking,
we made one mistake in that game. It was only one mistake.
No, apart from that, Femi, football, to be honest, like life, is all about balance. Our coach has done quite well in defeat. I think there was only one game that we considered more than one goal, and that was surprisingly against Kenya. And when we needed goals, it came from behind. But he needs to balance it with a decent attack. Our attack has been blunt to call a spade a spade. So what can we do? So the question is, maybe you should have charged the coaching crew to do more, but use the words disappointing.
Yeah.
And I'm not disappointed. You see, what I see when the NFF president talking like this, what I see is an open invitation to start cheating. One, and two, pressure in terms of you're not telling the manager what to do. No, we're saying this. We're saying the same thing, because we had him. We had him on the program in as many words. Charles asked him a direct question. He just, literally to me mumbled an answer. I feel that even up to the Super Eagles, and I have no proof of what people start calling, ask me. I have no evidence, but just from what I see, I feel there's a lot of interference going on in our national teams, and I feel it's the bane of our success in international football. I think there's some names that will play no matter what. I look at the team list, I wonder, how did this guy, why is he always here? Vis-a-vis what his end product on the field. Do you understand? The under 20, we don't know that much about them. But now, this to me now is an open invitation. If you want to even restructure, why not restructure from the junior teams, the under 13s, the under 17s? So what does restructuring mean? And that means, okay, this person's set of players did not work. I will bring in my own. Fresh set. And to me, it's just corruption with a big C. And it doesn't help us. Because quite apart, there's also the fact that we have a tendency, and I'm not saying we do, but we have a tendency to age bend. We're age benders. We are age benders. We have a tendency to bend players' ages. We do. You understand? We tend to twist them to. We are very flexible when it comes to. That's the word. We're age flexibility. Yeah. We're age flexible. You understand? We're very liberal. We're very liberal when it comes to age. Do you understand? And then now you say you want to reconstitute. So what does that mean? Does that mean you want to go and bring in another 23 players? How does it work? I think that even if the idea is out there, when is the World Cup anyway? I think it's in October. I beg, when and where? I'll get to find out. Let me just confirm that. That's why we have never won it. The closest we came, 1985 when we finished third, and then 2005. But it wasn't. We didn't win it because of we didn't win it. We did not lose because we were not good. It's in September. No. Let me tell you, September, the 1985 September 27 was excellent. That was Andrew with them. Andrew Uwe, Ogosi, Igbinabaro, that late.
Chile.
That was Chile 87.
No, this one too is going to Chile.
Oh, Chile too. Oh,
yeah,
back
to Chile.
Chile 87 was a disaster.
No, but 2005 was also a good team, and we lost to Messi.
It was a fantastic team. We lost to Argentina.
But remember, that same team did not perform well in 2003. It was the under 17 because Mikel was part of that squad. I think the Guavon's team. We failed. I think that's when they did it. Is it the Tusk because Toyn or something that we got knocked out? Large part of those players moved into the under 20 and we got to a final.
No, we had some brilliant players.
And I think a portion of those players moved to the Olympics. So you can see progression under 17, under 20, under 23, 2008, where again we lost to Messi's side in that final. Yeah. Any other thing?
Nothing to play for in the MPFL, Jabi.
Relegation.
No. Okay, but no. Top 3. Obviously, Remo are champions. Where are Rivers? Is there any chance at 1 point?
1 point.
Okay, what are the fixtures? I beg, let's go through.
Okay, so let's start with the fixtures, right? All the games will be played simultaneously, 4 p.m. and I may even have a problem with this time on Sunday.
Okay.
Thought they should have put the game on Saturday. Ikorodu City against Abia Warriors, Katsina United, Kwara United, Lobby Stars, Bendel Insurance, Rivers, Nasarawa United, Niger Tornadoes, Kano Pillars.
Rivers, Nasarawa United.
Yes.
Rivers at home. Okay.
Yes.
All right, fine.
Remo away to Bayelsa United. Heartland against Aqua United.
Wow.
That's a relegation exactly. El Kanemi against Sunshine Stars. That's also very important because when for
Sunshine Stars is down. So
El Kanemi Warriors, if they do not win,
okay, then they are battling. Okay.
Yeah. Shooting Stars Rangers. Eimba Plateau United.
Giants.
Eimba Plateau United. The table, we already know who is the champion, right? So in second, Rivers United, 61 points.
Oh, wait. Who is playing? Who is Abia? Ikorodu City Abia Warriors. That's a tough game for Abia Warriors.
And I
think conventional wisdom tells me that Rivers United will hold on to second place.
Yeah.
They're home against Nasarawa, who are nothing to play for. And Ikorodu City are still smarting from their surprise loss to Abakaliki. Will probably want to finish as high up the league as they can. I think they're 56 points, tied with Bendel Insurance. Close difference. Then
Eimba is 1 point behind.
Eimba is 1.55. So I think we can safely say that Rivers will nick the second spot.
And then the bottom 4, Heartland again, 17th, 45 points. My goodness, 45 points not enough to keep you in the MPFL. Wonderful.
Meanwhile, 39 points keeps you in the Premier League.
Aqua United, 44 points.
So, and Heartland is home.
Yes.
So Kennedy Boboy and his boys.
So even a win for any of the two is still nothing, may not be enough.
Really?
Yes, because El Kanemi above them 46, and El Kanemi are playing at home.
Okay. Against
El Kanemi are playing Sunshine Stars, yes.
And Sunshine Stars are gone already.
They are gone.
So let's say we should give that. Let's anticipate an El Kanemi win.
Let's anticipate Heartland win.
Okay. Although I really want Aqua United to stay up.
But Aqua United is... So everything comes down to El Kanemi Warriors. Because Aqua United needs to beat Heartland.
Wait, how many teams are down now?
2.
Sunshine and Lobby
yes,
down.
They are confirmed out.
So there are 2 teams that... Who is currently in that...
18th place is Aqua United.
Then...
17th is Heartland,
so
45 points.
Now, basically, if El Kanemi wins now, then they all go down.
No, if El Kanemi wins, yes. Whatever happens to that game, it doesn't matter.
And they're down then.
Yes.
They're
playing Sunshine. And El Kanemi is playing Sunshine, yeah. My point, as I said, Heartland again.
And then go, should be money
again.
Money day now.
Again.
You know what they say? Karma is a female.
Again. No, but Rangers have been dreadful this season.
They're fumble for that final. But kudos to Kwara, Kudos to Kwara.
It's the fact that Kwara, that's also been a terrible team, and I say this with Kwara has been terrible this season. And that's terrible. This team is going to represent us on the continent. Or what? So because I think they'll beat Abakaliki FC. That's what will represent us.
But if it gets to penalties, Abakaliki are penalty specialists.
We need to go for a break.
Okay, we'll do messages and take phone calls along the way. But leagues, who's going to win La Liga?
La Liga has won already now.
You reckon?
La Liga has won already. Barcelona has won it already.
La Liga has won. I'm so sorry. I meant to say Serie A.
Napoli.
You reckon
they're playing at home?
They're playing at
Cagliari.
home. Cagliari. They should be able to beat Cagliari.
Should be able to beat them.
Then Inter is away to Cuomo.
Yeah.
Cesc Fabregas.
But they are safe too. They're safe. So
they may not.
Inter
is a rugged team.
And Inter, so they push this game forward because of the Champions League next week.
But you know my coach of the year. Guess my coach of the year in Serie A.
Vincenzo Italiano.
No. What team does he coach?
Bologna.
No, they've done well and all that, but no, it's a veteran.
Claudio Ranieri.
Yes. Has Roma been beaten at all?
Yes, they have once. They've lost once.
Just once.
Once in about 22 games or so.
That's amazing.
I agree,
it's
right? I agree.
Amazing.
But what Italiano has done too.
No, don't get me wrong.
Bologna won their first trophy.
Yeah.
Under him. Right? And what we thought Mota did, which was good last year, he has practically tried to better it. He has bettered it also by winning. Because, and I said better it because...
What's the top four looking like in Italy?
At the moment... The only position,
definitely Napoli Inter for sure.
Those that want 1 point separates both of them, right? Then in third is Atalanta. Those ones are confirmed for third place.
Oh, that's good.
Right,
That's
74 points.
back to back.
Then Juventus are in 4th, 67. They are 1 point ahead of Roma.
Can you imagine?
Right, Lazio are now in 6th. Fiorentina in 7th. Bologna dropped down to 8th. Although Bologna are just 3 points away from European place also.
Okay, cool.
Going into the last game of the season. So it's very crazy. Fabregas' team is currently 10th, 49 points. They've gone, 6 games unbeaten. No, massive. It's a big one for them.
Who's going to play in the top? Okay, we know. Okay, let's put
Serie A is putting 4 teams.
4 teams. But
so the 4 is Napoli, Inter, Atalanta. The 4th one is what is not decided. So Roma, could be Roma.
It could be, I hope it's Roma. But hey,
and that will be the last game for Ranieri. I hear his family, his grandchildren are complaining that he should come back.
Come, Papa, come back.
Come back.
I love the guy, sharp.
Oh, I love
Such
him.
a man of dignity.
I think it's towards the end of his career he finally picked Leicester win, what he went on to do with this and then.
Can you imagine taking them into Leicester in the Champions League?
Because remember, he's coached a lot of teams. So he's coached Chelsea back in the Arsenal Invincible. He was the guy who suffered that year. He was the guy who coached Valencia. I think he coached a few other teams after Sampdoria. He's been around. Coached Juventus. He's been around, yeah.
Okay, who's going to finish in the top 5 in England?
My pick would be City.
Liverpool and Arsenal done. City more likely than not.
Newcastle, because of Newcastle's fixture, is Everton.
Newcastle 4th.
Yes, and then I would say Chelsea. I would say Chelsea because I want to tilt to Aston Villa. Aston Villa will beat Man United.
That's for sure.
But I think that I think it would be Chelsea.
I don't know. Maybe this is Barbella talking, but I think Nottingham Forest might. Whoever wins that game, Chelsea just need a draw, So
no, Chelsea doesn't need a draw. Chelsea needs more than a draw.
They need
because
to win.
Aston Villa are in 6th. They are tied on points. It's goals difference.
Wait. Chelsea and Villa on the same point.
Newcastle, now. Chelsea, Villa on the same point.
Oh,
it's goals difference
Chelsea
that's separating.
Needs to win.
Yes.
Because if Villa beats United, which is Monday, they will edge Chelsea.
Yes.
Wow. Can you imagine that?
As a matter of fact, if Chelsea should lose, it's even still possible that if Aston Villa don't do their own business, they too will not go to the Champions League.
So is it possible? I'm just putting it out there to the universe and all, because Chelsea fans go to Yabi now say kidding, and I'm saying the coach Charles that claims he's a Chelsea fan. Is there a possibility that Chelsea doesn't finish in the top 5?
It's possible, yes.
And then loses to Real Betis in the conference, the Europa Conference final?
So as much as I would not mind seeing Chelsea win, because I want to be able to abuse Man United and Arsenal a little more, I want to see Anthony winning too. I want to see Anthony winning, because if Anthony wins,
let me put it this.
United fans are finished.
Let me put it this out there. That champagne where I be one bring home. Do you understand? Where I be one drink yesterday, I drink it next Thursday. Do you understand? I bring it. I know we're not supposed to give brand name, but I will. It's Moet Red. You understand? It's been in my fridge. You understand? I bring it. If the first part they don't finish then, and Real Betis means I pop it. I pop that champagne next Thursday. What about Bad Belly? Do you understand? It's give and
allowed.
take.
It's allowed.
It's allowed.
Give and take. It's allowed.
Give and take.
The final is on. It's not.
It's Wednesday now.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Right, okay.
Unfortunately, you won't be in the studio.
I'll be in the studio. Because
Okay.
somebody is just even attacking me now. I said I was going to come on Thursday. I was ready. And I remember that it's Bad Belly. It's pure Bad Belly.
When you go out for Bad Belly,
yes. So I just go to the
again. Last part,
exactly. I did not go again. I said, this Bad Belly you want to do. Because even when Arsenal lost, I wanted to come the next day and I say, we are bigger than Barbele. Don't do this. Stay at home. Stay at home.